Linotol has been working with concrete flooring since 1929, and in this movie, we will explain how mechanized flooring with laserscreeder is done. Mechanized flooring today accounts for the majority of the floor surfaces we perform. The laserscreeder, the concrete dumper, and the topping spreader form the core of this work. The hardening process of the concrete determines when the different actions take place. The principle is that the screeding starts from left to right, and that it is the laserscreeder and the concrete dumper that determine the pace. The conditions of the concrete must be within a tight range for the laying to work efficiently and to guarantee the end result. Linotol has the opportunity to manufacture the concrete itself at the workplace with a mobile concrete plant. This can bring benefits in terms of capacity and price if, for example, it is far to the nearest concrete plant. It also creates large environmental benefits. The concrete is received in the concrete dumper, which has a capacity of 30 to 40 cubic meters per hour. The concrete is usually reinforced with steel fiber reinforcement, or a combination of steel fiber reinforcement and mesh reinforcement. The steel fiber is added to the concrete at the mixture, while mesh reinforcement is fixed in place during casting. The laserscreeder is built on a vehicle chassis with support legs that ensures total stability during screeding. The machine unit forms the basis for the 6-meter-long telescopic arm that can be rotated in relation to the chassis. The arm holds up the screed head that is mounted on air cylinders below the arm. The exact height is adjusted through these 2 hydraulic cylinders that can lower and raise the screed head. All level change is controlled by a computer program that retrieves information from a wall-mounted laser that indicates a reference height. The head, along with the main unit, can be turned. This combination allows the mechanical laying to be carried out efficiently as well as very close to walls and pillars. The screeder head contains 3 tools. First comes the plow that removes excess concrete. The next step is the screw that distributes the concrete sideways so that the surface is level. Next comes the vibrator beam that compacts the concrete. The laserscreeder capacity is 1,500 to 2,000 square meters per day. The third phase begins with the help of the topping spreader. To make the floor surface dust-free and strong, a dry shake powder with specially grated quartz, Portland cement, and additives is sprinkled out over the floor surface. The dry shake may also contain color pigments. The cast floor is now ready for the troweling process. The troweling takes place within 6 hours after casting. The first tool used is a steel pan mounted on the ride on trowel machines. The pan processes the dry shake into the surface, removes irregularities, and compresses the surface. This moment is the most important step to get a good quality on the floor. After that, the final step with the troweling starts. The pans are now switched to blades. The final step usually takes place within 10 hours after casting. At this stage, the floor gets its shiny appearance. Finally, the floor is covered in water as curing, which should stand for 2 weeks. Now the whole process is complete. Linotol. Knowledge about floors since 1929.